everybody, my name is Triple M and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to do something a little bit differently than I usually do. So today we're going to be talking about revolver gun safety. So this is a 357 Magnum and it is the gun we're going to be shooting today. So today I'm going to teach you about how to be safe with it. So rule number one is never keep your finger away from the trigger, but unless you're ready to fire. And so we're gonna load it up, and these are the bullets. So we're gonna load her up, and this is a revolver, and so I am using a bigger caliber than I would usually use, because normally I would do a 22, but I'm gonna do something a little bit bigger today. So it's loaded, it's not cocked. So number one rule is do not keep your finger always away from the trigger. And so when you're ready to fire, you're gonna prime it back. Sorry guys. All right. And so just remember, like I said, keep your finger away from the trigger. Even if it's not cocked, it's just better to work, because this is a dual action. So you can pull this, you can pull the primer back and stuff. You can pull the primer back, or you can just pull the trigger. And so first we're gonna pull the primer back, and then the hammer, sorry, not the primer. Some guns it's called a primer, or I thought it was called a primer. Back to the point. Dad's here to help me with my mistake. So we got the gun. Dad is the camera. Is the camera got the gun and me? All right. So we're gonna pull it back. It's ready to go. So like I said. Oh, sorry everybody. I actually forgot the most important part. So that is bad on my part, but that is why we have. If you're a kid like I am, you always gotta have an adult around. You gotta make sure to wear ear protection, because this is a 357 Magnum and it is loud. So let's get back to. So, is it in the camera good?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna pull her back. Remember, don't get your finger near the trigger, and then. So that first shot. So now we're gonna shoot again, and remember. Do not put your finger near that trigger until you're ready to fire. And I'm gonna have to fire a tad bit differently from where I just did, because my Great Pawn is in the way. But also, we're gonna do this. So, get ready. Sorry about that, everybody. Like I said, this is a stronger gun. It's a stronger caliber, so it has a lot more of a kick. So I'm gonna figure out a way to, all right, never point the gun at anybody. So the other rule is make sure always point the gun down, and make sure you never put it in the direction of a person or animal, just for safety reasons. So now, we're gonna get ready to shoot again. Pick your target. Wait for my dog to get out of the way. He loves swimming. All right, so he's out of the way enough. So remember, always make sure you know what you're shooting at as well. And now he's gonna go run after it, because that's what we're teaching him to do. Wherever we shoot is where we're gonna go. So I'm specifically making this video just because the world needs to know more about gun safety, because there are just a lot of people out there just abusing guns, because we made guns mainly to fight wars, but also we made them for protection, and they're being abused and being. So I'm just making sure everybody knows the safety of guns. So Make sure everything, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure my Duke is out of the way. My Duke! My poop! All right, make sure he's out of the way. So we're gonna go again. Making sure. Shoot with your dominant hand. And now we're out of bullets. And so when you're out of bullets, make sure to empty and sometimes you got to pull the bullets out manually. The stem? Oh, okay. So this is a new thing I just learned. So there's this, which gets out the bullets just in case they get jammed. So
Safety.
now it is empty, and so
Safety. Safety.
safety. I didn't know there was a safety on this gun. Oh, so okay, I'm dropping bullets. So, and also because another thing that I need to address is so when you're using guns, even if it's not loaded or not, you need to make sure you don't point it in the direction of anybody just because safety, because they could think that you're threatening them. And with all their guns, this gun, since it is a revolver, some revolvers do have it, but after every time you shoot, if you're not going to shoot again, you need to make sure to put on your safety. This gun does not specifically have a safety, but it's just always good to know. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two about gun safety, and I will most likely make more of these videos with different weapons just because, I mean, it's fun. I love shooting guns. It's just fun. And so make sure to know what you're doing when you're using firearms, because they can be very dangerous. So peace out, people. Stay crafty. Like, subscribe if you have not already. Make sure to turn on the notifications so you are aware of every upload. Thank you for watching. Peace out, peoples, and stay crafty.